Good day guys, welcome back to my channel Code with Tomi. This is the final tutorial on the Python tutorial series for beginners on my channel. We are going to end this series by building two simple Python programs. The Python programs we are going to be building are a Python program that is going to check if a number is an odd number or an even number, and the second one will be calculating the circumference of a circle. So let's dive straight into it. Let's start with the first one. We are going to check if a given number is an odd number or an even number. So to do that, let's first specify a variable with the number 8. As we all know, this is an even number. An even number is a number that can be divided by 2. An odd number can be divided by 2. So the technique we are going to be using now is that since we know that when an even number is divided by 2, it does not have any remainder. The remainder will be 0. So we are going to say if 8, when 8, what this does is 8% 2 means it gives you the remainder of the division of these two. What that means, it says 8 divided by 2, then the remainder is what it gives you. So we say if 8% 2 is equals to 0, then it should be an even number. Print this is an even number. Else, let's just print this is an odd number. As simple as that. So let's run this. You see, it gives us this is an even number. Let's make this more interesting by allowing the user to input a number, collecting input from the user. Then we say enter a number. And let's not forget to make this an integer, int and this. Now when the user enter any number, to check if that number is even or odd. Now it says we should enter a number here. Let me enter 77. It says this is an even number. Now you see that there is a bug somewhere. Where the bug is that I'm saying if 8 is divided by 2. I'm supposed to be saying if num is divided by 2, not 8. Sorry for that. Now let's run this, let's queue this terminal, and let's run this again. Now if I enter 77, you see it says this is an odd number, because when it's divided by 2, it gives us a remainder. But if I run the program again and type 76, it says this is an even number, because when we divide it by 2, the remainder is 0. That's all about the first program. Now let's get straight into the second program. The second program is calculating the circumference of a circle. As we all know, the formula to calculate circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. 2 pi r. Something like this. That means 2 times pi times r. C represents the circumference. 2 is a fixed number in the formula. Pi is 3.14. And then r is the radius. So to do this, let me first bring that back. We know we need pi. So to bring pi into our program, we need to import the math function. To do that, we'll say from math import pi. Now we can use pi in our program. So what we are going to be collecting from the user now is we are going to collect the radius. Radius equals to int. Then input, then we'll tell the user to input the radius. That all we're collecting 2 times pi times, yeah, that's all we're collecting. Then once the user inputs the radius, we are going to print to the user the circumference is, let's just calculate the circumference above. Let's say circumference, and then that will be 2 times pi, then times radius. Now this should give us the circumference of that circle. Now say the circumference is circumference. Now this should do the work. When we run this, it asks for the radius. If the radius is 7, okay, it says cannot concatenate, I tried to not pronounce that, string, not a float. Okay, it says there's a problem. Okay, the problem is that anytime you are printing a word, so in this place we are printing a circumference is, and then we want to print is an integer after it. That means we are printing a string with an integer. I don't know, it just yells at me, it doesn't work. So what we're just going to do is we're going to say the circumference is, let's cancel this, and then let's print under, let's say circumference. And when we run this again, that should solve it. Now we input the radius 7. See, it says the circumference is for 3 points, blah blah blah. That's just how to calculate the circumference of a circle with a simple Python program. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed the whole Python series. If you did, please smash the like button, please subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I drop new videos. And if you have any question, please drop it down in the comments. I'll be sure to answer our questions. Thanks for watching. Bye.